Hello everyone and welcome to a new IK video. This is Ken from 49, and in this video guys we're gonna talk about one of the most growing server in the recent time. I've been trying to recollect all the data regarding the servers that I've been working on a couple of weeks ago, but I haven't had the time to work on this table here. But these are all the data that I've collected before getting access to Castle 55. So if you take a look here, you can see that the highest power was 482,000. This was the whale in server 136. After the update, I didn't collect all the servers, or at least the most active servers that I've been working on. And you can see the highest power in this time was also the guy from 136 at 590. I know there was Zaza in server 66 who made it to 600,000 before getting access to the immortal portraits and the recent update. But let's just take a look at one of the most growing server in the recent time, which is server 170, the one that I'm gonna talk about in this video. Unfortunately, I did not collect its data right after we got access to Castle 55, but in this video we'll be taking a look at all the guys and all the jumpers that joined the server recently. I know server 78 went there with everyone that was ready to move, and they took the blue faction. They got the level 10 Shell Alliance. So without any further ado, let's just take a look at the rankings, and let's start just with the highest setup. It is Solus is using a Chaos March with Holy Dragon, Athena, Fedora, Athena, Poseidon, Loki with 600,000 power. So let's just add this here. High setup is 600,000. All right, let's take the number of people above 500. Why do we have this twice? This is the above 550. I would like to keep this categories because it is not that much not much people that made it above 500. So let's just keep it as it is. In this one, we'll check the number of players above 550, which is let's just say 5 players above 550, and the amount of players above 500 is 19. This is very interesting. This is a huge increase. All right, so this is 15 people here and 5 people here. Right, so let's check the factions. There are 3 factions right now. We don't have a KVK running at the moment, so we need only the top 100 setup and the strongest alliance. Strongest alliance is probably the Red Alliance or maybe the Green Alliance. The Green Alliance, they're almost 400 million. This is very impressive. I'm not sure what is happening in the other 2 alliances. I see a big increase in the Blue Alliance. The first time that I saw the alliance moved into the server, they were around 200 million, maybe even less than 200 million. So they got an increase of 70 million in a couple of days. This is very impressive. So the strongest alliance is currently SF at 398. SF 398. And let's just check the last the setup number 100 in setup. This is 445. This is also a big increase. The reason that the number 100 setup is very important because this is a measure to the average power of the server. You need to know how many players are above this guy, which is ranked 100, to have, so you can figure out how strong is the server, how high the average power of the players in the server. And in my opinion, 445 is very high, considering that 170 is still a new server. I know they got a lot of jumpers from older servers, but they are not that much. I mean, the native players of the server are still a lot compared to the jumpers. This is just my thoughts. Let me guys know what you think down below in the comments. Comparing this to what they used to, high setup was 460. The setup in 100 was 318, which was considered very low. This was the lowest in the most active servers, except for 66. I know 29 is pretty low, but I said it already that 29, I happen to have an alt there, so this is why I collected its data, so it doesn't really count. So if you take a look and compare the 100 setup to the other servers, you can see that 170 was pretty low. I'm not sure how it looks like right now, but I know for sure that 445 is very impressive. Anyway, this is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and have a wonderful day.